if possible in English. We're back.
Okay, we are here again because his commander, a major, and also colonel, brutally attacked our signs, attacked us, and left us, instead of going home, left us here in this area. And time is important, so we'll use it efficiently.
Yeah. Oh, they're claiming now we're back at Zaatara Junction. Right now we have a closed military zone. We are here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so total 7. Part of the people are still at the police station in Ariel. We decided to come here again because we didn't really have the time. So we go to the other side. Standing in solidarity here with the Palestinians. Didn't really have a lot of time earlier today. We stand in solidarity with the Palestinians. Now I was like half hour late. 10 minutes after I came in, the Israeli occupation force decided to violently, forcefully take the sign that said there is no occupation without resistance. That sign was too fucking dangerous. Now, just a reminder, when we were here earlier, yeah, let's do a very quick, when we were here earlier, they were seriously waiting for us. There were here a shitload of police and Israeli occupation force. Here, these two guys were on the other side. Nobody here, nobody, zero. That side, over there, zero, zero. Over there, two guys, they're always over there. Reva Shah, guys, we got 15 minutes.
Okay, so we are here, and again, for not for long, because we are not too much people and it can be dangerous. But this time it's not the major; it's one of his soldier officer as well, captain. But he's a decent man, and in contrary to the major, which deeply involved his political, is aggressive into his service in the army, this captain is human. Although he provided us with a restriction military zone, we said that we'll be here for 15 minutes and we'll go, otherwise we'll go outside the border of the forbidden military zone and will continue to be much more dangerous for them, for us, and for everybody. And he was convinced. So although the army is an occupation army, it is unfortunately acts as a militia, namely there's no policy. Every officer, every soldier decide the way he's going to act, and this is against us, which are Israeli citizens. I cannot imagine, I'm afraid to imagine what those soldiers, some of them, a lot of them, are doing for Palestinians. Horrible.
Thank you, Amir. So, as you guys understood, we went back to Zaatara after we were at the police station. Just to give you a very quick one, it's like a copy-paste from this morning. Here we are, 7 people, even though occupation force called it, as Amir said, a closed military zone. Ramadan Kareem! And indeed, Ramadan started yesterday. The videos from last night in Bab al-Amud are fantastic. They're beautiful. Packed with people. And so after this we will go back to the police station, and then we will go to Zaatara. At least part of us. We were supposed to go to another demonstration, but because of Guy, we have decided to not. So back at Zaatara, exactly, occupation kills. Enough with the occupation. Enough with Jewish terrorism. Terror. Yeah, it's not, hopefully it will stay this boring. Now over 2,200 Palestinians have been wounded so far, 2023, with last week. Oh, I didn't write that one down. Oh, quite a lot. God, I suck. Close to 300, is it a, oh my god, I need my glasses. Close to 300 buildings have been demolished, leaving over, I have to put on my glasses. Oh, I can see something, excellent. Leaving over 400 Palestinians without a roof over their head. So far. 219 attacks of Israeli occupation force on Palestinian villages, with last week over 30 raids where we killed 2 additional Palestinians, bringing the total number to 91. So 290 attacks, that's probably by settlers, and over 650 military raids just in 2023. We are what, 24th of March? After the attack in Hawara last week, of course, the lovely Knesset members and whatever found it absolutely necessary again to claim their opinion that Hawara should be brought down, should be flattened. And then of course Smartwood found it absolutely necessary during his visit in France to say there is no Palestinian people, there is no Palestinian culture, there is no Palestinian history. So, the Palestinians have asked the International Criminal Court to arrest Smartwood. Okay, a new person stopped and asked if he could join us. Okay. And they also asked from the European Union not to allow Smartwood entrance into the EU. It shouldn't be that difficult. Now, based on that, also based on the fact that a law has been changed earlier last week, allowing settlers to return to 4 illegal outposts. We left them in 2005. These outposts are Homs, Ganim, Kadim, and Sanur. Now, on top of that, the settlers are planning Pesach, of course, to go up to Homs. But also they want to go up to Aviatar, which is from Beta. Okay, lots of curses right now from settlers, very nice. Right, wipe out Hawara. Now, Al-Aqsa with the Ramadan that started yesterday, Israel's claiming that everything is A-OK, nothing has been changed regarding any behavior. Roads have been closed off. You can only enter now by foot, allowing, older people and disabled people, they can't enter the old city with their scooters or whatever. They need permission. They don't know what kind of permission, and permissions are not given. And if people ask for permission, come back on Monday. The municipality of Jerusalem is moving along with their plan to build an additional neighborhood. The thing with this additional neighborhood, it's on the other side of the Green Line in occupied territories. Jerusalem doesn't care. They love to steal land from Palestinians. We see that in Sheikh Jarrah, especially with Ariel King and his and Yoni whatever asshole. They love it. Here, Jewish justice is evil. We got a new person. Tzachi. Adi Argov. Now, for the people who don't know Adi Argov, I'm going to fill this. Adi Argov, she has a daily. Adi, it's not so fucking daily. It's more once every 3 days. Come on, woman, keep it up. Adi Argov, I'm kidding. Adi Argov, Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, doing her dailies with a summary of what's happening every day in occupied Palestine. And then we have Mayor Baruchin. Also highly recommend Baruchin with CH. Highly recommend also to follow that page because he gives faces to the endless Palestinians that are being arrested one way or the other. So those two are absolutely worthwhile. Right, Al-Aqsa. So besides all these roads that has been closed off now for cars or these little bicycle thingies, whatever they have. During the Friday prayers, during the Ramadan, the Friday prayers, every male between 12 and 55 years old is not allowed to enter Al-Aqsa during the Ramadan. I don't know the amount of Palestinians that got a restriction order, not come close to whatever meters of Al-Aqsa. I'll find that number. Now in the US, Bernie Sanders, he's going to introduce new legislation concerning US aid that is being given to Israel because it's being used to expand settlements, and the new legislation should be that there should be conditions to the support from the US to Israel, and there should. You cannot say we're not going to expand, and then in the meantime Jerusalem is continuing with their plans. So Israel is promising all kinds of things. On the other hand, what is happening really on the ground is a totally different story. Now, another thing regarding legislation is, of course, all new kinds of laws that are being introduced right now. And one of them is one of them has to do with the fact, that if there is no independent judicial system, the current Western support might stop. If it's perceived abroad that Israel is not a democracy anymore, and let's not forget, a democracy for Jews only, because it's not a democracy in occupied Palestine, then Israel will lose its legitimacy for military operations, and they will not be shielded from accusations for war crimes. Meaning, every attack of the Israeli occupation force, foreigners are dying. These are Palestinians. They are killed in every military attack. 91 so far. And I'm not talking about the more than 5,000 Palestinians that are being held right now in Israeli jail, which is not, according to international law. They are supposed to stay in occupied Palestine. So, if Israel undertakes a military operation, and the complaints are today they're turned down by the ICC because they believe we have an independent system. And that we act in good faith. Now, if that's not going to happen, then no more money. Now, the head of the Israeli occupation force, the Central Command, still needs to sign these orders. Oh, that's regarding the settlers to return to these 4 illegal settlements. Even though, again, Israel pledged to the US, to Egypt, to Jordan, to refrain from any advances regarding settlement plans and legalizing illegal outposts. So Israel is promising one, doing two. Two different law systems here. Actually 3. Oh, 2, one for settlers. Well, actually 3. One for settlers, one for activists, and one for Palestinians. Ben Gvir decided to close down the Palestinian radio, the Voice of Palestine, I think it's called, in East Jerusalem, and of course 5 journalists were called in for interrogation, claiming that they received money from, not really clear to me from whom, from the Hamas, from whom. Theater of Dreams, if I do it direct, in Hebron, for kids, was attacked by the Israeli occupation force. They did some reorganizing there. Yeah? Okay. That was quiet. We're going back to the police. Let's see if we can come in this time. Okie dokie, lemon pokey. Bye, you guys.